Are you so busy right now you have no time to work on your business? In the middle of winter, you're going to wish you had 5 minutes back in the summer that you could have done a few things to work on your business. Well, I polled some of the cafe members here at DYB, mastermind groups at DYB, as well as other coaches, and we've come up with 17 items I want to share with you that only take 5 minutes to help you work on your business in between everything else that's going on. Because we all know we do have 5 minutes. We do find ourselves scrolling through Facebook on other things or actually wasting some time. So if you select a few of these out of the list of 17, this is going to help your business immensely. I'm Ron Ramsden. I'm a DYB coach, also painting contractor, and I struggle with the same things that you do too. Being busy, being slow, employees, everything else. I've been there and I just want to help. So right here we have a list of 17 things. These are the things that you can take 5 minutes here and there, actually improve your business. It's like, how do you eat an elephant? You take one bite at a time. How do you work on your business? Pick one or two things. Do this one, do that one, do that one. And before you know it, you've gotten all these done and you found a rhythm and you found a habit that's going to help. So, like I said, we polled the other cafe members in our DYB group, mastermind groups, as well as some of the other coaches. We had a lot of repeat answers, and I'd love to thank everybody who gave us some feedback, but you'll see your answers up here, and hopefully you'll share this with other people. So first of all, you're going to an estimate, you're 5 minutes early. Maybe you park down the street because you don't want to intimidate the homeowner being parked out front. You have 5 or 10 minutes. Well, just say 5 minutes. What do you do? Do you just open up the newspaper? Do you start scrolling and having some fun on the internet? Or maybe you can pick out one or two of these things to get these done. First of all, send note cards and thank yous. Note cards. What do you use a note card for? That would be something that you'd say, thank you for the estimate, that you want to thank someone for allowing you to look at their job. Maybe it's a follow-up card after a job that's been done, just thanking them. Maybe it's someone you met at a networking group. You just wanted to say, very nice to meet you. Anyways, really quick, really simple. Keep them in your truck, maybe in a nice little envelope. Have some stamps there, have some envelopes. Handwrite them all out. It's amazing if you send one or two here and there, even if it's only 2 a week. It's 2 more than 99% of the other painters and contractors are sending out there. Very simple to do, very reasonably priced. You can buy them at one of those Vista Prints or a local printing company. Very, very effective also. Nobody sends handwritten thank you cards. Follow up with phone call on past customers or past estimates. So you've sent out all these estimates, but it's so busy, they're coming in and you really don't have to follow up. Maybe you have an automated email follow up, but there's nothing like a phone call. So maybe you can look back at some of those estimates that you haven't heard from in 2 weeks, a week, and then call up. And even if you're only leaving a voice message, 99% of the contractors out there aren't even doing that. You'll be one step ahead or many steps ahead of them. Call the old customer. Maybe you painted a house a year ago, and maybe you see 3 months from now you see some space in your schedule and you want to make sure that's full. Call an old customer and say, hey, I'm just checking up on a warranty on your paint job that we did on the exterior house, and see how it's going along. Maybe they have some other work. Maybe they have some interior work, and you say, great, we are now scheduling for winter. Boom, you just landed another job. Okay, email. Of course, email. You could just look at your email, and sometimes important emails get forgotten. Maybe you've read it and it goes into another folder. Scan those. Take a few minutes and concentrate on going those and follow up on some of those other emails. Okay, schedule social media. So Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. Scheduling the social media when you have 5 minutes, because a lot of times when you find something and take a picture of it, maybe it's not your highest volume on your social media views. So go through your Facebook, go through your pictures, schedule your social media. It only takes a moment, probably not even 5 minutes, just to keep the wheels turning on social media, because it's so easy to be posting when you're slow and not when you're busy. People love to see the pictures of all the work you're doing. Also, we're going to preview old voicemails. You want to review your old voicemails. And what do I mean by that? I know we're busy. The other day I had 13 voice messages by the end of the day to listen to. And some of them I started to listen to it and I skipped over. I saved a couple of them. Maybe you go through, clean them all out, return one, figure out if it's not worth returning, or better yet, follow up through it and schedule that estimate. Email canceled appointments. This was an interesting one because myself, I can use You Can Book Me, so a lot of my customers schedule their own appointments, and occasionally they have to cancel for some other reason, and honestly sometimes it gets put on the back burner. Maybe we touch base after that. Maybe you can go back, and what I did is I opened up a separate folder when the person does cancel it and it comes through You Can Book Me or a personal email. I save that email to that folder, so now I have a couple of them that I can follow up with to see if they actually are still looking to have that work done. Or maybe it's time to just delete that message because they've already had the work done by someone else. Wash a truck. First impression. Drive it through the car wash if you don't want to get your hands or feet wet. Wash that vehicle. 5 minutes. Money well spent. Send thank you baskets to your painter's significant other or spouse. Why don't you send a bouquet of flowers or something like that? If they are married, have a significant other or whatever, to their spouse, just to say thank you from the company. Thank you for being part of the company, because we know there's always someone behind our employee who makes things happen. You will win that person over tenfold. Anyways, a little investment there. So anyways, meditate. Remember, just calm, meditate, and think about things. Just lower your blood pressure for a little, 5 minutes. Transfer money to savings. So right now we're in the heat of busy. Money's coming in, money's going out, but hopefully there's some profit and the bank account is raising. Well, why don't you go in there and set up an automatic drip program? If you're not into the automatic drip, maybe just transfer some money over to a savings account. You'll be thanking me at Christmas time when that happened. Take a deep breath and thank God. So just thank it. Just thank God for all the wealth, the business, hopefully your health. If not, you can thank them. You can pray. Just take some time out of the rat race to appreciate what we have. Organized desk and truck. What's worse is if the homeowner's behind you when you have to open up the back of that pickup truck and it's a disaster. They're going to think you're going to keep their house like that. So wipe off the dashboard, maybe wash the windows, pick up all the papers, those coffee cups on top of the dashboard with all those papers that a lot of guys throw there. Bad first impression. Clean that up. Make it look great. It also makes you feel good. Anytime you have your car detailed, even if it's an older truck or even older car, it makes you feel good when you get into it. It's like putting on a new suit on an old body. Anyways, chat on GroupMe. Hopefully your crew is on some kind of GroupMe or a group text. Start up a conversation with one of them, or one of the crews, two of the crews, or just send out something to all the guys and girls and employees you have, teammates, and say, hey, you're really appreciated. Or let them know, hey, for the next 2 weeks, keep them up to date of what's going on. Call mom or dad. When's the last time you pick up the phone and say, hey, ma, thinking about you? And we can add brother, sister, or anything else like that. A lot of times our lives gets busy, their life gets busy, and I know they'll appreciate if you gave them a call. Believe me, for someone whose parents are no longer around me anymore, I wish I could call mom or dad. So, okay, send someone flowers. Like I said over here, this would be for the painter's significant other or spouse, but what about you sending a customer? Send your wife, but maybe even send her a customer some flowers, just as a follow-up and a thank you for being a great customer. Maybe that customer's given you work for the last 2, 3, 4 years. Wow, what would they think when you sent them flowers? That'd be pretty cool. Send pizza to the paint store. I thought this was pretty cool. I like to take care of a paint store. Makes a phone call, have your debit card ready, send them, let the paint store know. Maybe you do this at 11 o'clock in the morning and have the pizzas delivered at noon at the paint store. Call the paint store up ahead of time and say, hey, just let you know, don't go for lunch today. I'll be stopping by, and just have the pizza delivered. And the only reason I say that, I know it ruins the surprise to a bit, but sometimes these guys already stop making plans for lunch or call-ins for subs or something like that. So anyways, the 17 little ideas. I'd love for you to share some of your ideas with me in the comment, or you can send them my way. You can reach me more if you want to talk, at ron@dybcoach.com. You can check out our whole DYB experience at joindyb.com. We have a wealth of information for painters, contractors, running your business, and all that other kind of great stuff. Love for you to connect with me. If you can find me on Facebook, send me a message. Find me here. I'm just looking out for you so you can be successful and have a great day. So anyways, I'm Ron Ramsden, DYB coach, also painting contractor, feeling your pain, but we're going to get out of the bucket and we're going to have a great, successful business. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.